12 years ago, at the age of 52, I was sitting in my Honda hybrid car, a luxury sports car, looking out at the beautiful Essex countryside only. I was not filled with joy, but heartache. I had just lost two retainers within a matter of days, and I now faced a huge debt of something like £24,000 for that car, and I had no means of repaying it. Luckily, I had a very good friend in London who got me a job, but frankly, it was a dead end job. It diminished me. It made me feel much less than I was capable of. It was a case really of survival rather than thriving. And so one day, pretty much out of desperation, I put my CV online. And with those very small actions, sometimes a massive result can occur. And sure enough, within a few days, a recruiter had called me, and that led me to become a wealth manager in Shanghai, China. So there I was at the age of, by then, 53 in London with a steady but unremarkable job. And my friend said to me, Howard, don't go. It's crazy. You're giving everything up. You're going to a country you don't even know, a continent you don't even know. You don't speak a word of Mandarin. You've got no friends there. It'll be a disaster, and you're going to come back heartbroken. But something in me resonated with the idea of going to Shanghai. I knew that if I didn't go, I would regret it. And there was a deep inner certainty that it was the right thing, despite all appearances to the contrary. So I sold everything. I sold that Honda car. I sold all my books, 72 boxes of them. And literally, with two suitcases and what was left of my money, £6,000, which is about $7,000, I made my way to Shanghai. And just to paint the picture, that place, Shanghai, it's so full of energy, 26 million people, and it's bustling, vibrant, full of entrepreneurial spirit. And that experience changed my entire life. I was able to effectively reinvent myself, to bring in my skills at acting, selling, negotiation, networking, connecting, and building strong relationships with the expat community based in Shanghai. And as a result, I not only became the area manager for the whole of that part of Asia, but I built a seven-figure business. Sometimes when we take a leap into the unknown, although it is very scary to do that, it can lead to remarkable changes in us. However, after 10 years of intense networking in Shanghai, I was starting to feel burnt out. And so I thought I would take my business online. And once again, I hit a massive wall of templates and gurus and marketing noise. And I tried to bend myself out of shape to fit all those different skill sets into a course and a package. And frankly, the whole thing bombed. And again, it wasn't until I found how to align my natural gifts, my skills, with my expressive truth and shape that in a way that was commercially viable, that I began to succeed online. Now, here I am in my rural kitchen in Portugal, and I live here great joyfully with my wonderful artistic poetess, dancer, musician, wife, Jane, and our two cats. And although I still have a journey ahead of me, what I found in these iterations of reaching a point, if you like, of no return, and then having to reinvent ourselves and go through, in a sense, a crucible of change, is that it's the truth that we need to come back to, the fullness of our expression that counts. And so if you're like me and you're a mature professional, then you know the ropes. You don't need me to convince you of your expertise. You have it, you own it. The question is how we express that expertise to reach people in this digital world without bending ourselves out of shape. Because when we do that, and this has been my experience, when we bend ourselves to that degree, then we bury our voice, we bury our truth. And so this channel is really designed to bring you stories from my life in a theatre in Shanghai and other experiences, as well as practical tools so that you can, with me, take steps towards marrying up expertise and expression. So you not only communicate clearly, but with great commercial impact. So if you can resonate with that and resonate with my journey from fearful and broke to seven figures to again fearful and broke online and now to a successful business and carry on that roller coaster journey with me, I would love to have you along for the ride. So let's begin.